guys, this is Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for JLA, Issue 1, Justice League of America, which is also a Jeff Johns series, so we understand why he's leaving Green Lantern. He has a lot on his plate now, and we get to see this really cool cover with a team that's unexpected. And I did not get the variant cover. I'm getting the variant cover in a couple of weeks. They didn't have it at my comic book store this week, but they're going to order it for me. So, yes, I am getting New York variant cover, but I don't have it right now. But I am getting it. It is ordered. So, and maybe I'll get the Puerto Rico and Washington, D.C. one, because maybe if one day they become a state, you know, it might be worth something. So, you know, that's an idea for you guys, because... maybe, you know, 50 years from now, 10 years from now, and if they do become a state ever, again, it might be worth something because they had it before it was a state. So I might get it off eBay or something, so we'll see. But I'm definitely getting the New York variant cover. But before I start talking about this review, and this comic book, just want to give you guys a little update that I have 4 reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. that I usually do on Comic Uno, which is Action Comics issue 17, Captain Marvel issue 10, Green Lantern New Guardians issue 17, and Indestructible Hulk issue 4. So if you want to go check out those reviews, just go in the description below and there'll be a link for Dark Avenger Inc. So you go check out those reviews. But let's talk about Justice League of America issue 1. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the cover. Again, I'm planning on getting the variant cover, but again, weird setup team. I was excited to read this issue, especially for Martian Manhunter, Stargirl. I've been a fan of. I know a lot about her. Green Lantern, you know, Baz, and you know, Green Arrow, and then the whole mix of everybody else. So, and Steve Trevor too, I was pretty excited to see. So in this issue, we get to see, there's this masked man, he's running away from something. We don't know exactly who he is until the end. We also get to see, you know, Amanda Waller. She just says, hey, Steve Trevor making a new team. If you don't want to be part of it, fine. But I'm just going to tell you more about it first. We could always get someone else, but I think you're a perfect person to be the leader for this team. So Steve Trevor is just listening exactly, why should I do this? And he's like, oh, well, Wonder Woman and Superman's together. Why don't you move on? That's one reason. And then they start talking about who's going to be on the team. We get to see a little glimpse of Hawkman. You see a little glimpse of Katana, which we're going to see more of in her own series. So I guess that's also a way for people to like her own series. I feel like they pick such weird people, though, for their own series. I would love to see a Stargirl and Martian Manhunter series. I think those should have been the 2 characters. And I'm surprised because Jeff Johns, I feel like, brings Stargirl into a lot of his series because I think it was dedicated to his sister. So, I think that's why he's so attached to that character. So I'm really surprised that wasn't the character. I don't know why he really picked Katana to get his own her own series and vibe. You know, I would love to see a Stargirl series more than a Katana series. I think it'd be a cool Young Justice or Young Heroes, whatever they call that section of New 52. I think they call it the Young Justice section. But I would love to see that for Stargirl. She's such an interesting character. Never really had, I mean, she did have her Stars and Stripe solo series. But I think it would be cool to have her own New 52 series. And we get to see her charm in this issue also. But we also get to see Vibe, and he has his brother relationship, which he's a cool character. Don't know exactly why he's on the team. But, I mean, for a team series, I think he's cool. For a solo series, I don't. Maybe he'll be able, you know, maybe Jeff Johns will be able to make him popular. But I don't know what they're going to do with that character. Again, he seems like more of a team character than a character that could hold his own book. Same thing for Katana. And I think she's been in Birds of Prey, though. We also get to see, again, Stargirl, we get to see her. Again, we just get to see her charm, and now she's like a celebrity in this issue, but we get to see her braces, which is awesome. We have, because that's always been the thing for Stargirl, but we get to see how powerful she is also. So, and then she has these nightmares. What is she scared of? That's kind of a cliffhanger for her character. Again, I wish she had her own series, and it'd be interesting to see that, but we don't. And then we get to see glimpses of characters that we've already seen in the past, like Baz. He has his own series, so they didn't explain it that much. Green Arrow, they explained a little. Catwoman, they explained, like, why is she in this series and why is she on this team. And that's actually Steve Trevor's pick. It's like, you're the one who could defeat Batman. You're the only one that could defeat Batman. And that makes sense. And now I finally understand why Catwoman's on this team. And then we find out exactly why they created this team is that they want to bring down the Justice League. So they paired off everybody to bring down the Justice League, which now I understand. They want to actually help people and be more under the radar. But the Justice League goes out and does something stupid, we'll have a team that will be able to defeat them. And I think that was kind of perfect. I mean, there's some random picks I think there were, though. Because then there's, like, Flash and Vibe. I mean, I guess that works out. But Cyborg and Stargirl, like, they don't seem paired up at all. But whatever. And Hal's not even part of the team anymore. So I don't know why they have Hal and Baz. I mean, like, I guess that's... If you've been following Justice League, Hal left a long time ago. So he's not part of the Justice League anymore. But I guess they want Baz anyways on this team, so they had to make some exception. And then at the end of this issue, we find out that the person who's been running away, who got hurt, was actually Green Arrow. And we have a cliffhanger where he is going under cardiac arrest. Yes, so he's not going to die, obviously. He has his own series, and I don't know exactly why he's dressed up as this character. But it should be interesting to see. I think that was a character who's like, oh, like, who is he? And then we find it's Green Arrow. It's like, wow, and now he's under cardiac arrest. Like, wow, he might die, but obviously he won't. But it's a cool cliffhanger, and I think getting us into this whole entire team book, and hopefully we get to see how they join. We found out about these characters, but I would love to see how these characters say yes. And hopefully that'll be the next issue, and we'll find out more about the Green Arrow thing also, and exactly why he dressed up as someone else. I like this issue. I think it wasn't boring as it might sound, because it sounds like, oh, alright, you're explaining every 2 pages exactly who these characters are. That could get boring for a reader who knows these characters. But honestly, it wasn't boring. It was a breath of fresh air. I think it was a really good New 52 title for new readers, and introduces these characters in a great way, and having Steve Trevor on the team also, and seeing how he joined the team. It's an interesting story. I actually really liked it. The one thing I really didn't like about this issue, yes, I mean, it's not perfect because you could see the formula of, alright, this is this guy, this is why we should have him. And then there's the thing where Hal Jordan's not even on the Justice League team and they just want to stick Baz here. And then Stargirl, like, how is she going to defeat Cyborg? Like, some of them random team-ups. Yeah, so that was a little weird. But also, the art's really dark, which I'm not loving. The art's not perfect, and that was a little annoying in this issue. We got to the ending even wasn't that great for art. Again, I think it's the darkness of the art that really did it for me. I really hope that improves over time, because I mean, I think it's the coloring, honestly, and I guess the detail of it. So I'm not loving the art, but I actually like JLA a lot better than Justice League, and I think this is an issue from issue 1 I've been really liking. And, I mean, again, it's not a perfect issue, but I see where the series is going, and I think it has such an interesting dynamic of characters. I really recommend this. I really enjoy this more than Justice League, and I'm interested to see where the series goes, and hopefully the art gets a little less dark. But other than that, I mean, there's faults here and there, but it's a really solid issue. I give it 4 stars, and I'm excited to see where these characters go. Again, if you're debating against Justice League of America and Justice League, you know, the regular team, I really think Justice League of America might be the better series to pick up. They're both Jeff Johns series, so I recommend this series. Pick it up. It's a $4 book, but it's a really good issue. So give it 4 stars. I recommend it. This is Comic Uno. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for Comic Uno and the Rad Situations. And I'll see you guys later. Again, pick it up. Really enjoyed it and excited to see what happens with this team. Bye, guys.